Good morning, everyone. How are you? I'm just going to sit here and shuffle my cards for just a couple of minutes to let people get a chance to get into the room here. So it's Monday, June 1st. Wow, already half of the year is gone, and so much has happened since January 1st. So a lot of energies, feeling a lot of anxiety-like energies the last 3 days. Part of doing what I do makes me also an empath. So I really feel the energies. All righty, let's see here. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, Creator, Keeper of the universe, the gods, the goddesses, the gurus, the deities, the archangels, the spirit guides, the saints, the guardian angels, the beautiful shamanic guides, the spirit animals, and most importantly, our ancestors, for without them, we would not be here today. Me giving the messages and those here today receiving the messages. Also, Lord, at this time, I would like to take a moment in regards to the happenings that are going on all around the world, not just the pandemic, but the injustice that are being done to people and those protesting. Let them see violence is not the way. It is not right to stoop down to the levels of those that are from the darkness, those that want to harm innocent people just simply because of their skin color or ethnic background. It is not right. It is not right. Let the light overtake the dark. Let the light stand together and shine their beautiful light towards this darkness so that it can be gone once and for all, so that we can live in peace with one another, so that we can see what truly matters is the life of all people. That is what is important, that we all take life as it's meant to be, a beautiful, beautiful place that is filled with love and compassion for one another and empathy for one another. And to allow that to connect us and to allow that to spread our light together so that we can get rid of the darkness. This is what I ask today and every day. So be it, so be it, so be it. Okay. I am starting off every daily live with a beautiful passage from Everyday Wisdom and Success from the late Dr. Wayne Dyer. And I'm just going to allow Spirit to guide me to stop at whatever page and trust that what I read is what's meant to be today. Okay? Some people believe that they live a life of lack because they're unlucky, instead of realizing that their belief systems are rooted in scarcity thinking. Wow. I want to read that one more time, guys. Some people believe that they live a life of lack because they're unlucky, instead of realizing that their belief systems are rooted in scarcity thinking. Absolutely. How ironic that came out today, right? Alrighty. So that being said, guys, I do want to pull an overall energy card that you guys need to try and encompass, or may want to try and encompass for today, okay? Thank you, Cindy, for that. Thank you. Here you go. Hey, Spirit, what is the light? What is the energy of the light that we need to encompass today? June 1st, 2020, Spirit. Half the year already gone. Divine feminine. Absolutely. Caring, loving, nurturing, pulling from the mother energy, taking care, spreading love, spreading light. That's the energy. That's the energy. I'm going to put that right there. Okay, I am going to start with Libra. Libra. What is the 3 cards for Libra, Spirit? Alrighty, Libra. Facing your darkest fears. Now is the time to face your darkest fears. Stand up for what you feel within your heart. Move forward in whatever situation it is that's holding you back because you're afraid to take that step, to take that stand. Spirit is saying push through that. I say it all the time, guys. To me, I feel like fear is like a test from Spirit. Are you going to push through the fear? The things that are holding you back. Go within, meditate, sit in the silence, sit in nature. Ask the questions that you need the answers to. But make sure when you ask, you're asking from the heart, okay? Excuse me, guys. Now is the time to really, really, really look at what is important. Change what you're focusing on, because what you're focusing on is not the right thing to be focusing on at this time. You need to shift your belief system. You need to truly, maybe some of you are seeking the answers to why things are happening the way they are. Maybe some of you are seeking the answers to, is there an afterlife? Is there something beyond what we know? Okay, this is Spirit wanting you to truly change the way you're looking at things, because there's something you're not looking at in the right way, okay, in the right light. Today I'm doing something a little bit more special, guys. I'm pulling 3 additional cards for each sign, because I feel like Spirit really has extra messages for each and every sign today. So I am asking for the additional messages, Spirit. Take care of today what you have been putting off, Libra, for months now. I feel like there's something that you've been needing to say for months now, and you have not. And Spirit's saying now is the time. Excuse me. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Someone is watching you, Libra, or you feel like there's someone or something attached to you, some type of energy. Cleanse your aura. Take an Epsom salt bath. See if that helps you. If not, get out. I know it's, we're supposed to be staying home now and being cautious, but this is Spirit saying, you need to get out, get some fresh air, breathe some new life into your body. Okay. Get rid of this stagnant energy that's connected to you. There's something you need to turn and face that you're not facing, because this is coming right under the darkest fears. So whatever it is that you're fearing, Spirit is saying, turn that around with compassion. Okay. And you will feel that energy start to move away from you. Okay. The reason why they're asking you to meditate, to connect with nature, is because there is a truth you're seeking. And Spirit wants to give you that truth, but they feel in order for you to receive that truth, you have to be in the stillness. You have to be open to receiving it. The reason why, Libras, don't shoot the messenger, okay? The reason why you need to change your focus is because I feel like a lot of you, hi, Lucky Charm, thanks for the photos. You're looking at something with hate and disgust. And Spirit is saying you need to look at that situation with love, with compassion. We were all sent here to love one another. Yes, there are lessons we need to learn. There's things we need to evolve from, but we weren't meant to be divided from each other. We weren't meant to cause more pain and conflict in our lives, whether it's family lives, co-workers, or just life in general. You have to apply this as it fits for you, okay? So thank you, Spirit. Next is Aries. Aries is next. Aries is next. So it looks like in New York anyway, we're back to a little bit cooler weather. I guess we are still technically in spring, I think, till June 23rd, I think it is. There's a full moon approaching. So those of you who have your crystals, don't forget to put them on your windowsills so they get recharged from the beautiful moonlight, moon energy. Just so you know, guys, if you're really feeling like your crystals' energies are depleted, you can actually get sea salt, and you could put them in like a ramekin dish, and just make sure you put some of the salt on the bottom and then put your crystals or crystal on top, and then cover it completely with the salt. And if you leave it like that for 24 hours, that also cleanses your crystals. Just a little information you may not have known. Okay, for my Aries, Spirit, 3 cards, please, from the Love Tarot, please. What is it that my beautiful Aries need to know for today? Thank you. Just breathe through your current situation, okay? If you're feeling anxiety, if you're feeling unsure of where you are in your life right now, just breathe through it, okay? Just breathe. The other thing Spirit is saying, have patience. Have patience with yourself. Have patience in what it is you're wanting to create. Have patience with your higher self. Maybe you feel like things aren't happening fast enough for you. Trust that in divine timing, everything is going to work out as it was meant to work out. What are you conjuring up right now, Aries? I feel like for some of you, you're manifesting love. You're manifesting what it is you truly want to pull into your life right now. Some of you may have someone who is working with magic to try and prevent you from flourishing. Just know that you're protected. Do your protecting energy rituals, okay, whatever they may be for you. For me, you know, I pull in the beautiful protecting red light of my shamanic guides, and then I ask Archangel Raphael to send down God's unconditional loving emerald green light, and then I ask Archangel to step in. And I have to tell you, today they were even more dense colors, even more vibrational energy going out, and my white bubble has expanded far beyond what it has in the past. So, you know, pull on that protection and know that you are protected. No matter if you truly live your life from the light, not wanting to harm anyone and living for it in the highest good of all, no matter what people do on the outside, no matter what dark magic may be done, you're protected because you are of the light. And you know that because you continue seeking. You're continually going in and asking and being awoken more and more. And you are getting empowered on a much, much deeper level. So good for you, Aries. Let's see. What other messages do you have from my Aries spirit? Okay, under the just breathe. There's a story you need to tell, Aries. And Spirit is saying now is the time. Whether it's through a book, through a song, or there's just something that you're keeping to yourself, that you've kept to yourself for quite some time now, I feel. And there are people around you that are trying to prevent you from doing this, because you know by doing this, you're releasing a lot of things that have been holding you back. Don't worry about what people have to say. And this is Spirit, like this is your archangel having a conversation with you, trying to get you to understand that you don't need these people's approval. You don't need to protect these people. You need to focus on what you came here to do. Believe in yourself. See how small and insignificant you feel, Aries, compared to these people down here? Spirit is trying to tell you that you hold more power in you than anyone on the outside can ever take from you, can ever make you feel. It's because they know the power that you hold. And they're jealous because they don't want to take the time to do the work that you've done, Aries. And you took a leap of faith. You took a leap of faith in going down this path. And Spirit is celebrating you because you didn't allow the fools, okay, the fools, to hold you back. And Spirit is extremely happy about that. And you know, because now you're the queen. You're coming from the heart center. Look how caring and loving and nurturing and compassionate and sincere you have become, because you took the time to learn how to meditate, to learn how to go within, to find the answers for yourself instead of listening to that of other people. Very good. Next is Capricorn. Next is Capricorn. For those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. I'm Violetta. I am a psychic medium and an intuitive card reader. If you would like to learn more about me, please check out my website down below. It's in the description box. And also, please, if this resonates with you, hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe, click on that bell. I appreciate it all. Okay. Capricorn now, Spirit Capricorn. Beautiful Capricorn. Beautiful. Learning that in order to receive, you must give. And in order to give, you must learn how to receive. This card for me is learning, okay, how to allow your emotions to show. Truly open your heart to unconditional love. Allow unconditional love to flow in and out of your heart, no matter how difficult things can be. Ask Archangel Gabriel to help you with communication, to find the words of empathy and compassion and love in all situations that you may find yourself in. And listen to your intuition. Listen to the messages you are receiving from spirit. Okay. Some people, get that gut-wrenching feeling, and then it's followed up by an impression or an aha moment. Or when you first wake up in the morning, what are the first thoughts that come to your mind? And how does it make you feel? Trust in that, because that's how spirit is communicating with you. Everything you're doing now, Capricorn, is from a place of unconditional love. You're learning how to strengthen the bonds with not just a significant other or a girlfriend or a friend, but with all people. You're learning that life is about giving and receiving unconditional love. You're coming from a very creative point right now. Spirit's putting a lot of ideas into your head, a lot of aha moments, trying to guide you on where it is they want you to be, trying to help you figure out what your soul's path is. For some of you Capricorns, I want you to write down the number 662. I want you to please Google Joanne's Sacred Numbers, angel numbers, and look up that number. There is a message there for you, okay? But I just heard something. All right. Okay. Whatever it is you've been putting out there, Capricorn, Spirit is saying, now trust in God, Creator, the universe, whatever it is to you, as long as it's for the highest good of all and to harm none, that's what matters. Now, you do what you need to do moving forward, taking the steps towards what it is you want. And Spirit saying, have patience, because it is going to happen, but it's going to happen in divine timing. And this unconditional love, I think what you're doing here is learning how all of these things are very important in any relationship, whether it's friendship, romantic, family. These four right here are huge, right? Because the root chakra is all about our primal instinct, right? That's our fight or flight. It's also where those deep-rooted belief systems that we were taught as children reside as well. Spirit's asking you to focus on these 4 chakras, because these 4 chakras are what makes unconditional love. You have to be emotionally vulnerable, not afraid of showing your feelings, showing your emotions, coming from the heart center, always coming from the heart center, from unconditional love. Communication, speaking your words, not holding back, not allowing people to walk all over you, to discourage you, to hold you back, and trust the information that you're receiving from Spirit, because you know what? Spirit and your guides are not ever going to mislead you, okay? This relationship, I feel like there are people that are trying to hold you back from it, Capricorn. However, you are going to get the strength to take that leap of faith. You are going to take that leap of faith. So if your question today to Spirit is to help you, to guide you in what your heart is feeling, Spirit is saying, you know how to work with those 4 main chakras. Work with them. Talk to this other person, because you are going to take that leap of faith. And when you do, it's changing everything in your life. It's going to be a major change in your life, but a major change for the better. A major change for the better. Very good, Capricorn. Next is Leo. Leo is next. I'm just looking at my cats because they've been having a lot of spiritual visitors the last couple of days, and especially. So my cats have been like watching and moving their heads all around me. Okay, for my Leos, Spirit, for my Leos, what do you have for my Leos today? What do you have for my beautiful Leo, Spirit? Ooh, right out of the gate. Wow, really? Okay. Leos, are you dealing with Capricorn as well? Because I feel like you're going from sadness, or you've come from sadness, okay, into becoming your higher vibrational light, okay, coming back into your power. Someone who made you feel very insignificant in the past, okay, you have done the inner work, you have done that shadow work, and now you are stepping fully into your power. This is why I ask you if you have a Capricorn, because the next 2 cards are 2 cards the Capricorns got, and you guys saw me. You saw me. Not yet. I have not done Taurus yet. This love that you're in right now is true love. I feel like that's your question. You want to know, is this real? Before you open your heart back up again, is this real? And Spirit is telling you the same exact thing they told Capricorn. Okay, use these 4 chakra centers. Allow yourself to be emotionally vulnerable. Allow yourself to totally open up from your heart center and allow love in and give unconditional love in return. Call on Archangel Gabriel if you're having problems with communicating. Ask him to clear your throat chakra, to give you the courage and strength that you need to speak the words that you want to speak, to clarify, okay? And clarify and what is the word I'm looking for, Spirit? To clarify and, oh my gosh, I can't believe why am I pulling a blank right now? Anyway, basically, when you need concrete, like evidence or concrete clarification, that's another word, okay? Clarification, thank you, Spirit, that'll work too. And trust your intuition. You know that this is how you really feel. And you know you need these answers. And that's what Spirit's saying right now. Come from that place. Get that inner strength. Call on that power within you. Because it's going to be much better than you think it's going to be, Leo. So, I'm not saying that, you know, you are going to be meeting a Capricorn or you are dealing with a Capricorn. I shuffled, I cut, and those two cards came right out. So that made me feel like, okay. Very nice. Okay. So under the sadness and isolation, okay, you've got the Six of Cups here. All right. This card right here reminds me of, you know, you putting yourself between a rock and a hard place. You wallowed too much in this energy here. You allowed yourself to be toned down to such a level that you stopped believing in yourself. You stopped thinking that you were capable of anything, Leo. This loss that you've had, past relationship, really left you in a devastated state. Left a hole not only in your heart, but in your gut as well. Like, you know, when you feel when a relationship split up hurts so bad that it like is you can't eat, you can't think, you just, you know, you just want to, for a lack of a better word, wallow in that energy. Okay. And it's okay to be in that energy for a little while if you're meditating and you're doing the work of the shadow self, so that you can grow and evolve. Okay. This love that you've either recently come into or will be coming into is your wishes being fulfilled, is your jewel of a lifetime. I feel like these other ones were just ones to get you to this one right here, to the diamonds of all diamonds. This is a flawless diamond. This means a relationship that is for not only your highest good, but I feel like for the other person's highest good as well. This is going to bring you what you've been searching for or felt like you needed to complete you. Okay. First of all, please get rid of that type of thought. Okay. You complete you. Okay. You have to love yourself first and complete yourself first before you can open up to allowing true unconditional love in for someone who's on the same vibrational energy field as you, for someone who believes just like you do. And this person, okay, you're going to be having, you may either be traveling to them from another state, I feel like, or this could be you when this pandemic situation is all over with. This could be you traveling overseas to meet this person, or coming from overseas into the United States to meet this person. But you will know it. The other thing I just got out of this is if you're not traveling to them and they're not traveling to you, after you two meet, there's something you're going to co-create together as a team that's going to involve a lot of traveling. A lot of traveling. So keep that in mind, my beautiful Leos. Next is Aquarius. Aquarius. No need to apologize, my beautiful Lucky Charms. No need to apologize. You're here. That's what's important, dear. All righty. Next is Aquarius. Next is Aquarius, Spirit. Clear, definitive answers, direction, and advice for all signs for today, June 1st, 2020, Spirit. Here we go. Three cards, please, Spirit. 3 cards for my Aquarians. Beautiful. Sorry, guys. I had a card fall. Okay, interesting, Aquarius. Rest and reconsider. Okay, what I get when I look at this card is rising to a higher level so that you could see things from a much higher perspective, where you can look out around the whole situation. But for some of you, I feel like there's something that you are agonizing over. Something that's really making you think. Some of you are not getting enough rest, not sleeping good enough, are up worrying too much, okay? Everything is going to be coming to light for you because you're taking this time out and you're looking at your situation. You're truly transforming your belief system. You're trying to get clarity on what you're feeling in your heart. Is the feelings that you have real? Is there something that is lacking that you need confirmation on? Or maybe it's just something residual, because see how he has his one left hand on his heart chakra, okay? Left is receiving, right is giving, okay? So giving self-love and then giving self-love. And I feel like, sorry, not giving self-love, giving unconditional love, okay? Receiving and healing your own heart and your own heart center so that you can come from a place of loving unconditionally and allowing that love back in. And I feel like that's where you're at right now. You're looking for clarification on what you're feeling in your inner heart, what your inner heart is calling you to do. And you are going to follow that guidance, because there is someone here that you're wanting to reach out to. And Spirit is saying now is the time. because not only are you reaching out to this person that you're in conflict with within your heart, but you've also reached out to spirit. Okay. And, you know, when you are of the light, please take note of those hands. No two of those hands are the same. We are all from the light. So therefore, we are all God. Reach out to each other for support. Reach out to this person that is in question, that your heart is pinging for you to reach out to, because you looked at a situation from another perspective and you're understanding now from your heart what happened here. Okay, that's what I'm getting off of those cards. And let's see, Spirit, what is the final 3 cards for Aquarius? Okay. Rest and relaxation. You want balance back in your life, Aquarius. Whatever happened here really threw you out of balance, really threw your life out of balance. And you just wanted balance back in. That's what you were asking for when you were here. I feel like this is your past energy. Okay. And this is what your energy was at that time, because whatever happened really caused a very deep hurt, caused you to like really dive down deep. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. But while you were doing that, all you wanted was your life to come back into balance again. That's all you wanted. Once you get this clarity of what you believe you are feeling within your heart, okay, you are going to this energy, this Queen of Water, which is like the Queen of Cups. This is someone that is very opened emotionally. Okay, whoever this person is, whether it's a friend, relationship, male, female, doesn't matter. This is just the energy. Okay, this person is going to be emotionally vulnerable to you. Not going to hold anything back. So if you're going to go towards this person, you need to go towards this person in a way that you are opening your heart as well. And be prepared, because you may not get the outcome that you're looking for. However, because you reached out, and whatever comes from that conversation, it's releasing all the pain, the hurt, any residual energy that's left from that is going to finally be released. Okay, this is my, you know, in the traditional tarot card, this is the person laying down on the ground, and like every part of their body, there's a sword sticking out of it. I love it in this card, in this deck, because in this deck, it's like you have taken each one of those swords that have held you down for years, okay, years. And one by one, you've taken them out and you threw them up to heaven, and they immediately, universe, God, creator, whatever it is to you, transform them into feathers. And now you have air again. You can breathe again. Very good. Okay, next is Virgo. Virgo, you still in the house? My beautiful Virgos, Spirit. What do you have for my beautiful Virgos? What do you have for my beautiful Virgos? What do you have for my beautiful Virgos? It looks like a sun-shining day, though, today. Looks beautiful. My beautiful Virgos, Spirit. What do you have for my beautiful Virgos? Okay, here we go. Virgo Spirit. What messages do you have for Virgo today, Spirit? What messages do you have for Virgo today? Okay. Okay, this apparently is going to be a pretty much across the board energy, I feel today. And I don't know if it's because of, well, I shouldn't say I don't know. I feel, okay, that this is either due to the energies that are around us right now, you know, everything that's going on in the outside world. And I say the outside world because we're at stay-at-home mode right now. But I feel like this is the energy we all need to encompass right now. Follow your intuition. Go with what your heart is telling you. Allow your emotions to come up. Speak your words, okay? When we daydream, we receive the answers that we're looking for. Okay, this is my, being able to see through the falseness, being able to see through the veil, the illusion. And when you daydream of things that you want to see in your life. How do you see your life? What's the life you want to live for yourself? And make sure it comes from the heart center. Because what you put out there to spirit is going to come into the 3D. So remember that, okay? There's something spirit is wanting you to change your focus on. So I feel like something that's been blocking you is going to be revealed to you. And maybe that's the change you need to make here. Maybe how you've been asking spirit saying, change how you're asking or change your focus. Like, for instance, if you've been asking spirit, why isn't this happening? Or why am I not receiving the answers to the questions I'm asking? Spirit saying, change how you're focusing that question. Maybe try changing it to, please reveal to me what is blocking my me progressing forward. What is blocking me from progressing forward? Or what is blocking me from receiving the answers that I need to see, that need to have answered or see? Okay. The other thing I get with this card is that, and I've said this before, ask spirit, but beware. Okay. Ask spirit for smack in the face signs. Ask them for that smack in the face sign, but be prepared. Be prepared, because sometimes those smack in the face signs, spirit will give it to you, but it also pings the heart, but, and I say but, because, when something really pings your heart, it's kind of gives you that negative feeling, right? Because it hurts. Who wants to feel that pain? But you grow from it, okay? You grow from it. So if you're having a really hard time, like you do the meditation, you do prayer work, and you still feel like things are really unclear, ask spirit. Say, please give me a smack in the face sign. What is my direction? Or please give me a smack in the face sign. What is blocking me? What is the block I need to remove? And then trust and be prepared. If you ask for, be prepared, because if you ask for a smack in the face sign, trust me, they're going to give it to you. Okay, they are going to give it to you. Okay, I feel like this is you, my beautiful Virgos, okay? Very much in protective mode. You want to protect your kingdom. You want to protect your heart. You know, it's like the look in that tiger's eyes, right, is very like, I want to say almost like daring them to, or anyone. It's like, I dare you not to tell me the truth. And look in my eyes. What do you think the whatever. You guys know what word I'm trying to say. I have my own language, people. By you not being honest. What is that going to look like to you? Okay. There is someone, okay, who wants to offer you something or is going to offer you something. Okay. Now, pay attention to this energy. What I get off of this card is, you see that little wand? See that little wand right there? And then you see the big one that has the pentacle on the end of it. To me, what I get off of this card is, I'm a little boy trying to act like a big man. That's the energy I get off of this card. So it's someone who is a man, very much childlike. Very much childlike. And they're wanting to offer you something, but they don't know how to go about it, is what I'm feeling, because they're going to do it in an immature way. Okay. There's something you're needing to let go of before something new can come into play into your life. Okay, that's this card to me. The other thing I always get off of this card is, there's a third party involved somewhere. Somewhere there is a third party involved. And I feel like you're going to find out about something that's been hidden from you. But Spirit is saying, don't let it get to you. Don't let it get to you to the point where you miss the most beautiful thing of all that they want to bring into your life. So the other thing I get from this card is, you know, you could have been here, but you're walking away now. And this bird right here is trying to attach themselves to you, but you're at the point where you don't even care anymore. You're at the point where I'm like, no, there is no explaining. There is no more explaining what you've done. There is no more excuses. There is no more that I can give you. I have to walk away from me. That's what I'm getting out of that card right there. So next is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you're next. Jolanta, is that how you say your name? That's a beautiful name. Thank you. Love to you too. Love to you too. All righty. And also, guys, I want to give thanks to all of those who donate to my channel, who take advantage of my big sale that I have for private readings right now, one-on-one. If anybody would like to have one with me, please check out the description box down below. And please, if you mark the email urgent, that means you want a same-day reading if possible. And if you get a same-day reading, please remember you have to add on the extra $20. Okay? Sorry, guys. Sagittarius. What's going on with Sagittarius? I feel like you're kind of in a limbo state, Sagittarius. I feel like you're kind of like in limbo, not really sure what direction you're going, where you want to go, looking for guidance, not really sure how to take the next steps. Looking, you know, for people who have a hard time with meditating, okay? My clients, I always, you know, offer this up to them when they tell me, geez, I have such a hard time meditating. YouTube, Dr. Wayne Dyer. Yes, I am a big fan of Dr. Wayne Dyer. He was a big part of my self-healing journey. And Google, well, yeah, no, not Google. You want to YouTube it. I can never remember if it's getting in the gap or staying in the gap. But it's like a 50-minute video. Put your ear pods in your ears, listen to it, let him guide you, and get the one where it's him, okay? And you'll get to the point of when you can just fast forward to where the meditation actually starts. And then, you know, after a while, you won't even need to listen to that anymore. I had a really, really hard time in the beginning with meditation. I just could not get my mind quiet down enough to do it. And I got that, his CD and book, and I've been good to go ever since. So check it out if you're having a hard time. My Sagittarius, what is going on, Spirit, with my Sagittarius? All righty, Sag. Yeah, you're right. Times, they are changing. And for you, you're in a very challenging time right now in your life. And there is a change coming, okay? Whether it's a change you want, which I feel like this is a change you're fighting for whatever reason, Sagittarius, which is why I'm getting that feeling in limbo. It's like you know you're going through a challenging time. You know there's changes you need to make, but for whatever reason, you're not making them. And Spirit is saying you're not making them because you're letting fear hold you back. Okay? I invite every single one that's in the chat group right now. Yanti, is that how you say your name? Sianti Haney? That's a beautiful name. There is, if you guys don't get anything from me, please take this from me. Whenever you're faced with fear because you're afraid it's not going to be right for you, you're afraid that it's going to be disaster, you're afraid, force yourself to push through it and get to the other side of it, because I share this with you. Every time I have been confronted with fear and I've pushed myself through it, doesn't matter how emotional it was, doesn't matter the you know, what happens if I go this way and it doesn't work out, you were still meant to go that way. Okay, you were still meant to go that way because it makes you evolve into where you are now. Okay, so, or where you will be once you get to the other side of it. There's a lot of inner work, Sagittarius, a lot of blocks. This card right here for me is things that have been kept in your heart, pains that from childhood. And this is you like Radha Hari, okay? That's a chant that one of my favorite chanting groups used to do. And Radha Hari is, you know, cracking open up your heart to spirit and allowing that light to shine, that unconditional love to come through and allowing everything that's been kept in your heart center, that's held you back all this time, is just like you're giving it up to God. You're giving it up to God. So that's what this card is saying. Give it up to Spirit. Give it up to Spirit. Call on Archangel Raphael. Call on Archangel Michael, to help you release those blocks within you. That's the fear. That's the challenging times you're going through. You need to do that. You want to do that. You're having a hard time of doing that, or you were in the past, because you were allowing fear to hold you back. You were afraid of it. You don't understand. It's hard to work with something you can't tangibly see. And that was your fear. What if this doesn't work? What if what everyone's talking about, meditating, praying, believing in something you can't see, yada, 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 whatever it is to you, what if this doesn't work? And then this is you realizing, oh my God, it does work. It does work. Thank you. Thank you for releasing these burdens that have been holding me back, these pains. And guys, things can go all the way back to the time of conception. If your mother suffered a trauma while she was carrying you, that trauma goes down into you as well. Okay. So, or could. Okay. Or could. Okay. Part of your challenging times is that just before all of this happened, where we are now, you planted the seeds for something. Some type of either spiritual direction or spiritual teachings, or wanting to guide others, I'm feeling. And then came in the challenging times. Okay. And this is another thing that I feel is like a test from Spirit. Sometimes I feel like Spirit will tear it down, not only for you to rebuild it, but also to see, do you have what it takes to push through it? Okay, to push through it. The answer is yes. Okay, the answer is absolutely yes. Okay. Hi, Emma. And you're going to realize this, because see how content you are? And you are content, Sagittarius. And you've allowed Spirit to light the way. And because you've done that inner work, because you pushed through the darkest fear, whether this is fear of rejection, or fearing you're not good enough, or, fearing the unknown, what you can't see, what you can't touch. Okay. Because you pushed yourself through it, this is where you are. Content, happy, knowing no matter what, you're where you're supposed to be. Beautiful. And I feel like when you finally release all of this, there is either you, or you're either going to offer up your emotions to someone, okay? Or someone is going to come to you. But here's what you're realizing, okay, with this card, whether it's the cross watcher watching this or Sagittarius themselves watching this, okay? I love this card, and I'll tell you why. See how this person is like really, really big here? And they've got pearls and the hairdress and like all that other good stuff, right? I feel like the message, the emotional message for some of you is, this is like money, gems, having it all, right? Feeling like you're up here above everyone else almost, okay? However, you're realizing that it's the little things in life that mean the most. That's what people are realizing now through this pandemic time, this stay-at-home time, everything else that's happened in the last 2 or 3 days is making people realize what really matters in life is the things that money can't buy. Right? You can love anyone, whether you love them in a shack in the woods or in a tent in the woods or living out of a car for a certain amount of time. Not that anybody would want to do that, but the point I always get from this card, it's the things that money can't buy that matters the most. It's the little things. And I feel like that's the message you're either going to be receiving, Sagittarius, or you're going to be saying it to someone else. Okay. So beautiful, beautiful. Hello, Cordero. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see. Next is Gemini. I had to think for a second. I forgot who I left off with. Gemini. I get into channeling, guys, and I'm sorry. And if I don't look at my list from time to time, I forget where I left off. So bear with me when that happens, please. Next is Gemini. Gemini spirit. Gemini. 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 The gem and I. I always think of the king and I when I say Gemini. The gem and I. Yes, you are definitely gems. You are definitely one of a kind. I just really feel like Spirit wants me to give this like a couple of extra shuffles. Okay. I have all my windows open, guys, so if you hear any background, like trucks and stuff like that, I apologize ahead of time. All right. Gemini, Spirit, what do you have for Gemini? Gemini. Gemini. Woo. All right. Yes, there's a lot of fears being faced right now. A lot of fears. Good for you, Gemini. Good for you. One more card, Spirit, please. One more card. One more card, Spirit, please. That's the one you want me to take. Okay. All righty, Gemini. Work on that throat chakra. Work on that throat chakra, Gemini. Okay. I feel like with this card, you were afraid of opening up to something, releasing something, coming back into balance with something from your past. And I feel like it was something that was like a deep, dark family secret of some kind. That's what I'm picking up the energy from this card. You allowed yourself to sit quietly in nature and pray on it. And you asked for guidance in what to do. And the reason why I feel like you were asking for guidance, Spirit is saying you were asking for guidance, was because there were people that you knew were going to be hurt if this secret got out. And I don't mean like hurt as it would affect them in their lives as far as like them personally. But like, for instance, if something significant happened to you in your life, okay, and the family told you, you know, because back then, or at least in my time being raised, there was a lot of things that were kept in the closet, you know, don't let the skeletons out of the closet. Okay, so the skeletons are things that people are ashamed of, are things that people don't want to get out because it would tarnish the family name. Okay, I feel like you've done a lot of soul searching on this, a lot of soul searching. Because you did that, you're opening up more and more to Spirit. And you're creating a solid foundation with Spirit. And you're going to allow Spirit to guide you in the right direction that is for the highest good of all. Okay, that's what I'm feeling from this card. Okay, so don't worry about how this is going to affect others as much as the question I feel like Spirit wants you to ask yourself is, what is more important to you? Setting yourself free and releasing yourself from the cage you have kept yourself in all these years, the part of you that you were afraid to reveal because of the don't let the skeletons out of the closet, don't tarnish the family name. This is my guidance to you, Gemini. It's just a name. That's all it is. It's just a name. You know, I used to say that to my beautiful grandmother who raised me, you know, because like I said, I was raised in that time. So, and when she would say things like that to me, oh, someone shamed the family name, or I would look at her and I would say, Grandma, it's just a name. It's just a name. Doesn't make people any better. And if somebody's going to judge me because of my family name, then do I really want those people in my life? Think about it. Do you really want those kind of people in your life that are going to judge you for something else someone else in your family did? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, write down this number, Geminis. 999. Google Joanne's Sacred Angel Numbers and look up 999 because you got 3 of them here. Okay, you got 3 of them, and the other number is 44. Look up that number as well. Okay, your wishes are coming true. Okay, your wishes are coming true. You are going to release yourself from this that's holding you back, and you are realizing the beautiful jewel that you are. And you are going to release that to the world. And there's someone in your life, okay, that is very much of the king energy. Okay, very much of the king energy. This person will protect you at all costs, Gemini, because this person sees you as their queen. So I feel like part of the reason why you're not opening up and not letting this secret out, which you are going to, okay, is because you're afraid that this king may walk away from you. But in actuality, this king wants to defend you. This king is in it for the long haul. This is a solid foundation. So allow that vulnerability. Allow that vulnerability. Get the courage. Call on Archangel Gabriel. Ask him to help you find the words, find the courage, find the strength to speak those words, to reveal that deep, dark, hidden secret to this significant person in your life. And once you completely open up to spirit completely, and this person, you're going to claim your victory. You're not only going to claim your victory, but whatever this dark secret, family secret is that you're going to release the skeleton out of the closet, so to speak, who's ever involved is going to be very much ashamed. They won't even be able to look at you in the same light anymore. You know what you do? You wrap them in a beautiful white bubble. You wrap them in love, light, and blessings, and you put them in Spirit's hands, God's hands, universal hands, again, whatever it is to you. And you just remove them. You don't ever have to have them. Just because we forgive people doesn't mean we have to allow them to continue to be in our lives. Because why would you want to continue subjecting yourself to that type of energy, right? You just wrap them in love and light and put them in God's hands and hope and pray. To me, hope and pray is two of the same. Because think about it, guys. When you're hoping for something, right? You're hoping for it to come into fruition, right? When you're praying for something, what are you doing? You're praying that that prayer that you've sent up is going to be answered and come into fruition. So for everything to start, there has to be an intention. So whether your intention is coming from the hope side, which to me is pretty much the same thing as the prayer side, and I know there's going to be people out there that disagree with me, but I'm sorry, you know, the whole world's not going to agree with me, and I'm cool with that, okay? I know I come from the heart. I know I am of love, light, and blessings, and that's all that matters to me. And I feel like you're going to realize that, Gemini. You're going to realize doesn't matter what other people think anymore. Doesn't matter. What matters is setting the record straight. What matters is setting yourself free. That's what matters, Gemini. Beautiful. Okay, next is Scorpio. Scorpio and then Taurus. Scorpio and then Taurus. Hello, Alina. How are you? Beautiful. Ooh, and I got 3-3 up on my screen right now. This reading is taking longer than the past dailies. That's okay because Spirit told me this is how they wanted me to do it today. I do not argue with Spirit. Spirit steers my ship. God, Creator, the universe, all steers my ship. Okay. And I hope you guys stick around till the end. We do have 3 more signs after Scorpio because then I'm going to be pulling affirmation cards from the miracles now. Right? We need a lot of miracles in our life right now, right? Here we go. For my beautiful Scorpio spirit, to my beautiful Scorpios, what is the message for my beautiful Scorpios today, Spirit? What is the beautiful message of my Scorpios today? Okay. Scorpio, 3 cards, please, Spirit. Very nice, Scorpio. One more card, Spirit, please. One more card. Beautiful. Okay, my Scorpios, here we go. You are no longer feeling hopeless or helpless because you are letting Spirit, God, Creator, the universe guide you. This is you going towards the light, choosing to choose the path of the unknown, the unseen. You just know on the horizon, if you keep going in the direction you're going, all things will be revealed to you. Igniting and aligning those chakras. Having a whole new lease on life, looking at things in a whole new way, totally different, feeling energized, feeling lighter, feeling the deep connection. For a lot of you, I feel like you found this in meditation, or perhaps you do. I'm trying to think here. Give me a second. Is it? It's been probably too long since I've done a mantra. But I believe it's 40 days you do the mantra. Yes, 40 days, 40 nights, Noah's Ark. That's how I always remember it. So I feel like you've just come out of like a 40-day mantra, or you're doing a 40-day mantra and you're at the end of it. I want to say like maybe 5 days or whatever. But from doing it, you're seeing the shift and the changes. And Spirit wants you to know what you're putting up there to the universe. When you're looking up at the stars at night and you're asking for guidance and you're asking for the right people to come across your path to help you, Spirit, this is Spirit's way of answering you. An opportunity is going to be knocking on your door very soon. Pay attention. Don't have your back to it. So whatever it is you're going through right now, try and work through it the best you can, because there is an opportunity that's going to come your way that's going to be a significant change for you. A very significant change for you, Scorpio. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Wow, okay. This person may be an Aquarius. There's something, this is either an Aquarius coming into your life, or you have gone from hopeless and helpless to being the star. To being the star. You've pulled through, carrying your emotions with you, carrying the moon energy with you, letting the star be your crown. Beautiful. Because you've done your meditation, your mantra, you received a truth, a very significant aha moment for you that helped you rise above from that hopeless, helpless place. And the reason why Spirit is saying pay attention, because this opportunity that's going to be knocking is going to unlock a beautiful, beautiful future for you. But Spirit wants you to stay in the here and now. Let Spirit work on when it's going to come, when it's going to unlock that for you. Divine timing. Don't look at the past. The past is behind you. Any pains from the past, Wrap them in love, light, and blessings. You guys hear that a lot on my channel in the journey within, because I live my life by it. And I believe in it because I know the changes it made for me in my life. Good, bad, or indifferent. They were all positive in the end, right? So stay in the present. Know that Spirit's working on things for you, and get your headspace out of the past. Okay, that's what Spirit wants you to work on right now, Scorpio. Okay, so that's where you're at. Next is Taurus. My beautiful Taurus. Taurus, Taurus. Taurus, Taurus. I don't know if Tikata is still in the chat room, but Taurus is now, if you're still here. And I will at some point, once this video is published, I will go back through it and do the timestamps for the signs. Taurus Spirit, what do you have for my beautiful Taurus people, Spirit? It's one deck for my beautiful Taurus people. What do you have, Spirit, for my beautiful Taurus people? Sorry, guys, that's my OCD. I got to like put everything back in place so that when I need it for my reading, it's right there in place. Taurus people. These are for my Taurus. Beautiful Taurus light beings. What is it, Spirit? What is it? Here we go. 3 cards, please, Spirit. Oh, we got 2 right out of the gate. Ooh, nice. Nice. One more. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Well, first off, Taurus, kudos for you for opening up your third eye, realizing that what you've been feeling and like the visions that you've been getting are leading you on a path of change, taking you out of a place of, I want to say like abandonment, taking you out of a place of feeling insignificant. But Spirit is letting you see things that have been hidden from you up until recently. I want to say like maybe within the last 7 weeks. Okay, this is happening. I feel like you may be having some anxieties. Okay, or and no, guys, when you're having anxiety, it's been my experience, okay, especially if you're doing a lot of the inner work and really connecting with Spirit on a daily basis, whether it's through meditation, prayer, whatever the case may be. When you're ascending, okay, you'll go through an energy shift. And part of that energy shift is anxiety. Okay, so no, try and work through that. And when that happens, that's the time to get quiet. That's the time to connect to your higher self. And breathe in slowly for the count of 7. Place your left hand on your heart center while you're doing this. And then breathe out slowly for the count of 8 or 9. Okay, and do that a few times, and I guarantee you right after the second time, you're going to feel a decrease right away. And that'll allow you to get into that quiet mind space, okay, to where you open yourself up. Because when you do that, there's a change. You're not going to feel alone anymore because spirit is guiding you through the darkness. This card is you allowing spirit to guide you through the darkness. And I'm getting very emotional right now, Taurus. So I really feel like you really felt alone. You really felt alone. And you felt like you had nobody. And you were like, okay, I have nobody. So let's try this spirit thing. Let's try this connecting to God, creator of the universe. What can I lose? I can't lose anything more. I'm all alone. And you're realizing you're not all alone. You have so many loved ones on the other side that are protecting you, watching over you. And you have the greatest love of all, the love of your higher self, the love of the universe, creator, God. You are of God, therefore you are God. I want you to say that again with me, Taurus. You are of God, so therefore you are God. You're just having an earthbound experience. But this is changing. And it's going to change rapidly. And I feel like spirit's bringing someone into your life, or you're doing something significant that's going to change your life. Ooh. Wow. Okay. That's exactly. All right. Hang on. All right. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. And that's exactly what's happening. Spirit has been keeping things from you, hidden from you, because we can't see what they see for us. We can't see where they're taking us, where spirit is taking us, our guides are taking us, our archangels are taking us, because they're all working behind the scenes for us. But this is spirit coming in saying, trust. They know it's hard. They know it's hard for us to trust in what we can't see, taste, touch. They know that. But that's why they gave us this beautiful brain that can connect on a much, much deeper level. And it will be revealed to you. And it's going to be revealed to you soon. There is someone, I feel like, in your life. Okay, there is someone here in your life. This person can be an Aquarius. Could be a Gemini or Libra too. I don't normally state the signs unless spirit guides me to. This person, okay, I feel like this person is in your life now. I feel like this person is in your life now. And you're really seeing the mask that they're wearing. This person may be a little older than you. But see how the window to their soul is closed, and not only is it closed, but the curtains are drawn. This person is masking who they really are to you. So again, this doesn't have to be an air sign. They could just be of air energy, making you feel like you are, what they've been looking for. You are, they're going to promise you the world and they're going to deliver nothing, or they have delivered nothing. Okay. I feel like that energy you're moving on from, Taurus, because spirit is here giving you a whole new beginning on life, a whole new lease on life, the life that you were meant to lead. That's what I'm feeling for you, Taurus. Okay, so next is Cancer. My beautiful Cancers. What does Spirit have to say to you? My beautiful, beautiful Cancers. I changed up my crystals. I have my beautiful goddess here. I have my elephant, my ivory elephant. I have my, well, not ivory. I guess it's like a white glass or whatever. My dolphins. I have a couple of other things. Ammonite. I have 2 ammonites here. Okay, Cancer. Cancer Spirit. What do you have from my beautiful Cancer people? What do you have from my beautiful Cancer people? Beautiful Cancer people. Here we go. 3 cards, please, Spirit. 3 cards. A lot of people are pushing through their fears. 1 card, please, Spirit. A lot of people are pushing through their fears. Yes. Okay. All righty. Okay. So, again, either there's something recently in the recent past, okay, could be like the past 9 days or, you know, whatever, that's put you in a place of fear, being scared, putting prayers up there. That's when, like, I feel like the crown chakra really gets like ignited, is when we get in a place of fear and then all of a sudden we're really, really praying really hard. Okay. And that's what I feel like for you, my Cancer people. I get 2 things from this card. Okay. One is you're patiently waiting for the seeds that you've planted for what it is you want to co-create in your life, manifest into your life. And you're awaiting the results of that. And it's starting to sprout. And know that once it comes into full fruition, you'll have endless amounts. Okay, endless amounts. For others of you, okay, this could be a budding relationship. And for a handful of you, I feel like you are waiting for test results. Because whenever I see that right at the top there, always draws me to being fearful or waiting for some type of test results to come out. Okay. And Spirit is saying it's okay to share your feelings about that. Don't keep it closed off because you want to protect other people that are in your lives. Spirit said we're not meant to go through this life alone without the support and love of others. That's not what this life is meant to be. So allow, our hearts are never completely closed. Yes, we can build our walls, our barriers, our stone walls, our brick walls. I often refer back to Lucky Charms. I don't know if you're still here. And if you know this show or not, this would be going really showing my age now, that back to the show Get Smart. Okay, that's what this card always reminds me of, because he's basically a private investigator, right? Or a secret serviceman or something like that. And he goes into this office building, into this elevator that brings him down below the ground, right? And then he comes out of the elevator. And as he's walking down this hallway, the elevator door is shut. And then there's 2 iron gates that come and shut. And then there's like 2 metal doors that come and shut. And then there's like 2 a stone wall comes down, brick was. So as he's going down this path, he's building all these protective walls behind him. That's what this card reminds me of. And, you know, Spirit's saying, no, see, your spirit, your heart is not ever completely closed. I don't care who you are. I don't care who, I don't even care if you live your life from the dark side. You can always turn it around because your spirit is always there. The light is always there. It's not ever completely closed. No matter what people want you to think, it's not ever completely closed. So let people in. Let people know you're in fear of these test results. Let people know you're in fear of the seeds that you're planting are not flourishing fast enough for you. Here's the other thing Spirit said. Those seeds that you've been planting, Cancer, nurture them with love. Nurture them with love. For with love, things come into fruition. Things manifest. That's how manifestation works. When you put things out from the heart center. Okay, when you put things out from the heart, yeah, buddy. You are answering the call of Spirit. That's what this is all about, Cancer. Answering the call of Spirit. I love this card. Being woken up to Spirit. Understanding that you're not alone. Seek out others who are going through the same thing as you. Get support from them. Ask for their help. That's what building a community is all about, so that you can pull the strength from your community. So whether this is just a few close friends or not, okay, now is the time to pull from that energy. Once you come from your heart center, Spirit is going to give you so much. Don't overtake. Don't hold on to too much. Okay? And do things in balance, or you're going to get exhausted. You will get tired. Okay? And share. Share the bountiful gifts that have been given to you. Share them. That's how the ebb and flow works. When Spirit gives you the financial bliss you've been asking for, or you know, the seeds that you have been planted that come into fruition, trust and give. You know, I don't care. I say it all the time. My local grocery store, before the situation that we're in right now, I don't even like to say the word anymore. You know, every day during the week, they would serve, or on the weekends, they would serve breakfast sandwiches, right, out there in the entryway and when you're exiting, $3. You know, bacon, egg, and cheese, egg sandwich, whatever you want, $3. And they would donate the money to the veterans. So, you know, on times when money was really tough for me, I would get a sandwich and I would just give the $3. Or, you know, I would just give them $3 without getting the sandwich. And at lunch, it was hot dogs, hamburgers, whatever. But there were times when I gave them $5, when I gave them $10. You know, that's how you keep the ebb and flow going, okay? Because money is energy. And that's what people don't understand. Everything is energy. Everything is constantly changing. Nothing stays the same. Nothing stays the same. Right now, what was a second ago has changed. Think about it, guys. Think about it. Next, final and last sign is beautiful Pisces. My beautiful, beautiful Pisces. My beautiful, beautiful Pisces. My beautiful, beautiful Pisces. Spirit, what do you have for Pisces today? 3 cards, please. Ooh, right out of the bat. Wow, okay. 2 cards. Ooh. Very good for you, Pisces. Very good for you, Pisces. Win or lose. You can't. Either way, you can't. It's a win-win situation. This is a whole new beginning being given to you from Spirit. This is a loving change that is coming your way, Pisces. Grab it. Listen to your intuition. It is dinging off the charts. When I see this, I think of, what is it, sonar? You know, and like what the dolphins do when they send out, and it sends out that waves of energy. Spirit saying, listen. Listen to what you're receiving from Spirit. Listen to the guidance. Listen to the guidance. See all the beauty. Look at the contentment and the happiness and the love just from the facial expression in this card. This card reminds me of my grandmother used to have like a picture of Jesus in her bedroom, but it was one of those that the eyes moved. You know, like if you were to the left, it was looking at you. If you were to the right, it was looking at you. And it used to scare me on some days, and some days, you know, it used to comfort me. Okay. And I think on the days that it scared me was the days when, you know, not all of us were saints growing up. Let's face it. You know, I did things you know, not that I'm not proud of, but I was a kid, you know, I hung out with my friends, whatever. So I think on the days it made me feel uncomfortable was when I had done something the night before, whether it was like hang out with my friends and tell my grandmother I was somewhere else that I wasn't, so I could hang out with whatever the case may be, right? And then there were days when like I would be hurt and emotionally upset. And on these days, oddly enough, I would go into my grandmother's room and I would lay on her bed and I would look at that picture. And on those days, it brought me great comfort. It truly made me feel like I wasn't alone. And that's what I feel like with this card for you. I feel like with this card for you, yes, that was me showing a little vulnerability there, guys. That's what you're getting. Look at how content and happy, because you are letting Spirit guide you. You're letting your intuition guide you. You know that this change, that this gift that was given to you, and I feel like this was recently given to you, okay? And if not, it's coming very shortly. Like I want to say within the next 5 days, 5 weeks. Okay. The outcome is you are, look at that, totally surrendering on up to God, Spirit, Creator. Totally surrendering right up there. Just handing yourself right over because you realize that it was, oh my gosh, absolutely. Oh, wonderful. Win or lose, you can't. You can't, when Spirit gives you this beautiful new beginning, you can't lose. It's a win-win situation. Win or lose, you're in it. You're in it. And this is a message of truth. This is when I get these two cards together, Spirit is giving you this opportunity, being handed to you on a silver platter. This is to me like the the sword of oh my God, why can't I think of it right now? Medieval times, stuck in the rock. It starts with an E. I can't believe I can't think of it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Only someone of pure heart can remove that sword. Excalibur, that's what it was. Thank you, Excalibur. Thank you, Spirit. Can remove that sword. So this is Spirit putting it there and saying, no one can take this away from you. You're in it. Win or lose, you are in it. We're giving this to you. And this is you knowing that this is a message from Spirit, loud and clear to you. And you're surrendering to it because you know if you allow and you trust and you let God, Creator, the universe, Spirit guide you. Okay. And I know trusting is the hardest, guys. I know. Been there, done it, still doing it. Okay. It's an ongoing thing. Okay. But this is where Spirit is taking you. This is your cup runneth over. This is you having so much you're giving to charities that you love. You're giving to the homeless. You're giving to the hungry. This is you giving to all the organizations you've ever wanted to give to. And you're going to be able to release all the burdens that have been holding you back in your life. This is, writing down the things you need to release. And it's just lighting it on fire and offering it up to the heavens. Look how content and surreal this card is. Because you're able to pay off all your debts. Give to those that you've been wanting to share with help along the way. This is you finally being in a place of being able to do that, my beautiful Pisces. Okay, I'm just going to pull real quick a couple of affirmation cards, 1 to 3, whatever Spirit feels you guys need at this time. And then today's daily reading will be over. Wow, Spirit, almost 2 hours. I think that's the longest one I've ever done so far, but apparently Spirit felt it was needed. Again, guys, I will go through this video later and put in the timestamps. So just be patient with that, please. Alrighty, here we go. I will at least put the symbols up for you guys so you at least know what order they're in. So you can maybe fast forward through the, changing of the cards and say, oh, and anyway, you guys know what I mean until I get the timestamps up. Alrighty, here we go. First affirmation. When I move my body, when I move my body, I bust through all that blocks me from my truth, true wealth, and vitality. Sorry, guys. Let me read that again for you. When I move my body, I burst through all that blocks me from my true wealth and vitality. When I shine bright, I give others permission to shine with me. Absolutely, guys, shine your light. I don't care if you close your eyes and you imagine that beautiful white bubble around you and the vibrational energy off of that expanding, 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 expanding until you engulf the whole world. And ask for all the light beings to rise up with you, all those from the light, and imagine them. I always imagine it like little bubbles popping up from the earth, and they're shining their light, and then their light combines with my light, and the light gets stronger and the energy gets stronger. And I hold that vibrational vision within my mind's eye, right? Your mind's eye. And I allow it to resonate there for about 5-10 minutes. And then I allow the little bubbles to go back down to wherever they're coming from, on whatever countries, sides of the world, whatever it may be, okay? I can change my patterns when I change my mind about them. Absolutely. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at begin to change. Okay? So, my beautiful, beautiful light brothers and sisters, from the very depths of my soul to the deepest of the center of my heart, I wish you all abundance and prosperity in love, light, and blessings. Be well, guys.